Good morning, Class 5-1 Orange Group. Mr. Waterman here with today's Period 4 Language Arts lesson on Tuesday, July 20th, 2021. So as you all know, we are online for the last few days of the semester, unfortunately. So what we're going to do, we're just going to finish out the workbook pages from this unit that we have been doing on amazing animals. So I've scanned the pages for you in case you don't have these workbooks with you at home. Okay, we're working on page 69, starting on page 69 today. And we're going to finish up through page 76. I've also scanned the previous pages so you can check your answers, the pages that you completed last week, okay? All right. So page 69, we're starting with the vocabulary and using a thesaurus. So as you know, we use a thesaurus to find different words we can use instead of using the same words over and over again. Okay? This is titled Choose the Best Word. Here's our thesaurus box. Let's look at the words. We're starting with water. We have ocean, pool, lake. Then we have group, party, club, pack. Get, buy, find, catch. Hop, leap, skip, bounce. The directions say, to read each sentence, use a word from the list above to replace each underlined word. Write the new word. Number 1. Did the frogs hop into the pond? 2. Sharks swim fast in the water. 3. Some animals hunt in a group. 4. Worker ants must get food for the colony. 5. Jim belongs to a group that studies dinosaurs. 6. Some lizards can get flies with their tongues. Now you have to be careful because some of these words will work better than other words will. Okay? Let's look at number 1. It says, did the frogs hop into the pond? Let's say, did the frogs leap? L-E-A-P. Leap into the pond. Please try numbers 2 through 6 on your own. When you're finished, turn the page to page 70. Here we go. Page 70 is our spelling spree. It says to letter swap. Change the last letter of each word to make a spelling word. Write the spelling words. Well, let's look at the box. Here are our spelling words. Number 1, think. 2, blow. 3, yard. 4, park. 5, cold. 6, sing. 7, thank. 8, farm. 9, hold. 10, send. Let's do one together. Number 1, the word is fair. We're going to change that last letter to an M. That's one of our spelling words, right? Let's write it. Farm. F-A-R-M. And now that I've used farm, I'm going to go ahead and cross it out. On the bottom, for the hide and seek, it says to circle the 6 spelling words hidden in the snake. Well, I can see one. I see the word think. I'm going to circle it right there and write it. T-H-I-N-K. And then I'll cross it out. Okay? Please complete numbers 2 through 4 on your own and numbers 6 through 10 on your own. When you're finished, turn the page. Now we are on page 71. Writing possessive nouns. And see, we've just been studying this in our grammar point. See, I love how these two workbooks overlap. This is great review for you. So we're going to review grammar, singular, possessive nouns. Writing possessive nouns. Rewrite each sentence below by changing the underlined words to show who or what owns something. Remember to add the apostrophe. Let's look at the examples. Number 1. The pet of the boy was a dinosaur. 2. The cave of the family was too small. 3. The pots of the mother were broken. 4. The new home of George was a swamp. 5. The grunts rode on the neck of the dinosaur. 6. The dinosaur took the grunts away from the eruption of the volcano. Let's do number 1 together. 1. This should be the boys. B-O-Y apostrophe S. The boy's pet was a dinosaur. And that is how we make it possessive. Singular, possessive nouns. Okay? Now please do the same for numbers 2 through 6. When you're finished, please check your answers and turn to page 72. Lots of busy work for you guys today. Proofreading and writing, but these are easy activities. Here's your spelling review. So it says, proofreading, circle 4 spelling words that are wrong below. Write each word correctly. Leo the lion had a bright red boat. He liked to row. On some days, Leo would bring food to eat. He took a load of lion snacks. Wasn't he a smart lion? So I think you can easily find the mistakes, right? Well, let's have a look. Number 1, bring. 2, smart. 3, snow. 4, most. 5, boat. 6, hand. 7, road. 8, load. 9, party. 10, thing. Did you find the first mistake as we read together? I think you did. Boat, B-O-T-E, is not right. It should be B-O-A-T. Now on the bottom, it says to finish the story. Write the spelling words to complete this story. It was the day of Dan's blank. There was a lot of blank on the ground. Dan wanted to clear the blank. His dad said, "There's one blank we can do. Give me a helping blank." Soon, blank of the sidewalk was cleared. Let's do one together. Number 5. It was the day of Dan's party. Party. And cross it out. And I think this is pretty easy. You guys can complete the rest on your own. After that, check your answers. For extra practice, you can write a story. On a sheet of paper, write a story about an animal, and you can use the spelling review words. After that, turn to page 73. Now, these next 2 pages, this is test practice. It says to read each vocabulary question about mighty dinosaurs. Use the 3 steps you've learned to choose the best answer. Then, fill in the circle beside the best answer. 1. Read this sentence from the story. We know a lot about dinosaurs from their remains, which we have found buried in rocks and beneath sand. What does remains mean? Staying late? Parts that are left? Going away? Pieces of rock. We'll do one together. In this situation, remains means parts that are left. And please be sure to fill in the bubble completely. 2. The author writes, dinosaurs had knobby or pebbly skin and laid eggs. Which word means the opposite of knobby? Is it rough, pretty, smooth, or hard? 3. On page 127, what does the word crests mean? Teeth for biting or chewing, body parts that stick up, leafy plants, hats to shade their eyes. The test continues on page 74. There we go. Now you guys all have a copy of the scanned story. If you don't, you can just go back and watch the video from last week that I made. 4. Which word means about the same as packs on page 128? Meals, bundles, groups, or claws? 5. Read this sentence from the story. Not all dinosaurs were fierce hunters. Which word means the opposite of fierce? Gentle, angry, dangerous, hungry. Number 6. Read this sentence from the story. Plant-eating dinosaurs needed large amounts of food to give them energy. What does energy mean? A tool to move things around, a happy feeling, a light to see with, the strength to do things. Check your answers carefully, and then move on to page 75. We're almost done with this workbook. All right, here we go. Phonics, cumulative review. Which word belongs? Write a word from the box to complete each sentence. Let's read the words. Fortunate, pumpkin, rowboat, blinking, bandage, scarecrow, pennies, dishes, barking, shore. Let's read the examples. 1. A blank is usually round and orange. 2. He put a blank on my cut. 3. Give me 10 blank and I'll give you a dime. Now, for those of you who don't know, a dime in America is 10 cents, which is the same as 10 yen. Okay? 4. I use my blank on the lake. 5. Use these blank to set the table. 6. We walk along the ocean blank. 7. My dog is blank loudly. 8. We put up a blank to keep the birds away. 9. She will be blank if she wins the race. 10. Are you blank your eyes? Let's do a few together. 1. A pumpkin is usually round and orange. Pumpkin. We'll cross it out. 2. He put a bandage on my cut. Bandage. And we'll do one more. 3. Give me 10 pennies. Pennies. Give me 10 pennies and I'll give you a dime. So that takes care of the first 3. Please do numbers 4 through 10 on your own. Finally, the last page of the workbook. Page 76. This is cause and effect. It says to complete the chart for little Grunt and the big egg. Cause. An egg hatches into a baby dinosaur. What was the effect? 2. Now we have the effect. George is sent away. But what caused that? 3. Little Grunt takes George back to the swamp. What was the effect? 4. Now we have the effect again. The cave begins to shake. What caused that? 5. George carries the grunts away from the volcano. What was the effect? Okay. Let's look at one example. Number 1. An egg hatches into a baby dinosaur. What was the effect? Little Grunt names it George and keeps him. For a pet. Okay. And if you don't have a lot of space, it's okay. You can write it the way I did. Okay? Now, you can complete numbers 2 through 5 on your own. Please refer to the story if you need help. And if you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message on Class Dojo or email me directly. All right, students, I want to say good job. I know this has been a lot of work for all of us this semester. Hang in there. We have one more day to go. I'm not sure about tomorrow's schedule yet, so we may only have just one lesson together. Depending on what happens, please know that I hope all of you and your families are safe and well during this time. Please, 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 everyone stay safe and have a great summer vacation. I'm looking forward to teaching you all again this coming fall when we come back to school in semester 2. All right? Take care. Remember, study hard. Bye-bye for now.